William G. Butler, Jr., George G. Caparelli.
I'm Dewey Malden. I'm a Vietnam veteran who served as an infantryman with Lima Company 39. That's 3rd Battalion, 9th Marine Regiment in Vietnam from March of 1968 to April of 1969.
Patrick J. Harrington.
I'd never been to the wall before. Just never could get myself to come down and look at the wall, look at all those names, and go through all the memories.
Daniel W. Daly.
I really wanted to read some of the names because I knew there would be names of people I knew up there.
I was there in the fight with them when they lost their lives or received the wounds from which they later died.
Patrick J. Harrington.
Whoever these men are today, I hope they know guys like me, think of them often, and remember their sacrifice.
David L. Lacate. My father was an officer and fighter pilot in the Air Force during and after the Vietnam War. We lived in a neighborhood with a significant number of other pilots, so many of my friends had fathers who were also deployed to Southeast Asia. A number of them were either killed in action or prisoners of war. POW bracelets were very common in my junior high school. These were metal bracelets that listed the name and date that a pilot went missing or was captured. Like my father, I went on to serve in the Air Force. On my first assignment, one of my coworkers was wearing one of these bracelets. His brother, Joe Ross, had been an F-4 pilot and was shot down over North Vietnam. The Vietnam War was not popular with large segments of the country's population, and unlike today, service members were not held in very high regard. The Vietnam Memorial and the reading of the names is one way to help remind the country of the sacrifice made by so many of our service members.
Gary W. Brown. I was a military kid, and while growing up on Air Force bases, I developed a profound respect for those who have served in the military. I started my career in finance working at Moffett Field Naval Air Station alongside many retired servicemen and women who bravely served in Vietnam and other conflicts. The sense of pride conveyed in their war stories, as well as the emotion weighing on the war stories too difficult to share, have made an everlasting mark on my life. My father, Russell Gaskins, flew more than 50 combat missions in Vietnam as a flight engineer. He served 27 years in the Air Force, followed by another 23 years in the defense industry, and continues to support the military in retirement. I have 3 uncles who are also veterans of the Vietnam War. The freedoms we enjoy here have come at a price and continue to be paid by those who serve in our country's armed forces. I feel truly honored to have the opportunity to read the name of someone's loved one who fell on the battlefield.
William M. Miller. Harold O'Neill, Jr.
My dad retired from Boeing, and he also served in Vietnam. He lost some friends there. On a recent visit, I got to take my dad to the Vietnam Wall, and it was a moving experience. We found the names of some of his friends, took some photos, and spent some quiet time reflecting. One of his friends, with their name carved on the wall, actually purchased an entire set of formal china as a gift to me upon my birth. I still have it today. It is one of my most cherished possessions, though I've never met him. It is so important to recognize the sacrifices our soldiers make on our behalf every day, up to and including their own lives. When you can see the full impact of the sacrifice of a generation all in one place, as you do at the Vietnam Wall, it is a sobering reminder of just how great those contributions are.
My name is Johnny Herman. I was in the United States Marine Corps for 24 years.
Eugene R. Suarez.
My Vietnam service was 2 years. During that time, I lost a few good friends, and so it gives me a great honor to come up here and participate in this great event.